Hello everyone, welcome to this question where we are required to simplify the following. Do take note, this means that we are actually using 7t minus 2 groups of t minus 5. That should be the understanding for this question. Meaning that you will see Mr. Tan here going to expand and simplify the brackets. So you will see negative 2 times t will be negative 2t. Negative 2 times negative 5, positive 10. And finally, 7t minus 2t. I'm left with 5t. I still have my positive 10 there. And that concludes this question. Let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the video where we are going to simplify the following. And I see brackets, so that's probably the first thing that I would do. Meaning that I would see this and try to expand and simplify this. Okay? And because this is a positive, it does not really matter, meaning here x times x squared, positive 2x squared, x positive x times negative 5, negative 5x, negative 3 times positive 2x, negative 6x, negative 3 times negative 5, positive 15. And after which, we can then move on to simplify 6x squared plus 2x squared, 8x squared. This one will probably give a green color. Negative 5x minus 6x. There are negative 5, negative 6. This will give me negative 11x. And the last part will be the positive 15. And we are done with this question. Thank you for watching this part of the video. And if you do like this video, do give it a thumbs up and do remember to subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome to this problem where we are required to expand and simplify the following. Well, you could do it like p minus 7q times p minus 7q. That's perfectly fine. But Mr. Tan, remember that a minus b bracket square is equals to a square minus 2 times a and b plus b square. And because Mr. Tan remember this, I am going to apply this into my solution. So my b, and just substitute nicely in. And therefore you will see me writing p bracket square minus 2. Why got minus 2? Because in this formula there is minus 2 times p times b, in this case 7q, plus my 7q square. So that final answer, p square minus 2 times 7 is 14, p times q is pq, 7q times 7q, 7 times 7, very good, 49, q times q, q square. Alright, and we are done with this problem. Let's move on to the next problem. Hello everyone, welcome to this problem where we are required to expand and simplify. So we will have the following: 5p square after I multiply them, p times q, positive pq, negative 8q times 5p. You should see this as negative 8q. That will give me negative 40pq. Negative 8q multiplied by positive q, negative 8q square. And finally, we would have 5p square positive 1pq minus 40pq. I will get negative 39pq. And the last part, I will have negative 8q squared. And we are done with this question. Let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone. For this part of the question, we do need to factorize the following. And Mr. Tan going to make use of my cross chart to do that. So I would have my x squared and positive 24 written here. I will also have my negative 11x written here. So I just need to make sure that I will have x times x to give me x squared. As for 24, when I list out all the factors here, I need to select a pair that will allow me to get 11. And 3 and 8 will allow me to do that. Now the question is, how do I get the negative 11? So if I have negative 3 multiplied by negative 8, that will still give me positive 24. I repeat, negative 3 multiplied by negative 8 will give me positive 24. And when I multiply them, I will get negative 8x here, negative 3x here, and when I add them up, it does give me back my negative 11. Yeah? And so I would be able to get my final answer here. The final answer would be x minus 3, x minus 8. And we are done for this question. And let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are required to factorize 11w minus 24 minus w squared. And if I were to rearrange it by placing my negative w squared in front, positive 11w followed by negative 24, I start to see some similarities with what we had gotten previously at the right hand side of the screen in the previous part of the question. Yeah, similar, but still not quite the same. So Mr. Tan realized that I could then take out negative 1 out, and I will have my positive w squared, negative 11w, positive 24, which does look quite similar to x squared minus 11w plus 24. Yes, and therefore I could make use of this result that we have previously gotten here. So it will be negative w minus 3, w minus 8. And we are done by making direct application of the results from the previous part. So from here I could see it is some similarity with this, and therefore I could make use of the result. Of course, there are other possible answers if you had multiplied in the negative to either of the bracket. Okay, so the following are alternative as answers to this question. Alright, so we can have 3 and negative w times w minus 8. We could also have positive 8 minus w. I write it in the other way, okay? W minus 3, 8 minus w. Okay, all are possible answers. Alright, let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this question where we are required to factorize completely the following. And the very first thing that comes to my mind is I saw that I could factorize this by taking out q as the common factor. And for the other part, I could also take out negative p as the common factor, and I'm left with m. Take note, it's negative 3. Why? Because negative times positive, I will get back my negative and p. Negative p times negative 3, I will get back my positive 3p. And so, final answer, I saw that the minus 3, m minus 3 is the common factor. I take it out, and I'm left with q minus p. And I'm done for this question. And let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the question where we are required to factorize completely this following expression. So looking at it, I realized that I could make some rearrangement to factorize neatly. Okay, so I saw that 4n 4p square negative p square q square and negative q square. So I'm going to just rewrite them. And then I'm going to just factorize separately. Common factor is 4. I'm left with 1 plus p square, and why is there a 1 there? Because I do need to make sure that when I expand out the bracket, I must get back my terms. So 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 times p square is 4p square. Okay, so in the other two terms, I will have negative q square out, and I'm left with p square plus 1. One plus p square plus 1. They are the same. Therefore, I am going to take them out as the common factor. And I have 4 minus q square out. And I paused for a while because I realized that, hey, can I factorize 4 minus q square? And the answer is yes, because 4 minus q square can be written as 2 square minus q square. Meaning, I could continue to factorize them, okay, using the algebraic special product of a square minus b square equals to a plus b, a minus b. So the final answer for this will be 1 plus p square, 2 plus q, 2 minus q. And we have come to the end of this part of the problem, and let's move on to solve other problems. Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the video where we are required to factorize this. So I saw that we can take out common factor 3 and also x. And I'm left with x squared minus 48 divided by 3 would be 16. And then I saw that my 16, I could actually write it as 4 square. 4 times 4 is 16. And this means that I could further factorize the bracket by applying the special product of a square minus b square is actually equals to a plus b, a minus b. So this will be x minus 4, x plus 4. And that completes this question. Alright, let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are required to factorize the following expression. And the first thing I saw is that I could rewrite 25x squared as 5x bracket square. Because 5 times 5 is 25, x times x is x squared. I could also rewrite 49 as 7y bracket square. And then I realized I could rewrite 70 as 2 times 5x times 7 y. And why does Mr. Tan purposefully write in this form? Because a minus b square is equals to a square minus 2 times a times b plus b square. Meaning that I could actually tap on this particular formula now, or special product, to give me the final answer easily. And I would have 5x minus 7y bracket square. Alright, and we are done with factorization of this question. Let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this question where we have two parts. The first part is to factorize the expression 3x squared plus 26x plus 51. So for part A, I'm going to make use of the cross chart where I will have 3x squared and 51 and 26x here. So to get 3x squared, there's only one possible pair, 3x times x. As for 51, 1 times 51, 3 times 17. So there's actually only these two possible pairs. And looking at 26, then I know that I could select this pair because 3x times 3 will be give me 9x here. X times 17 is 17x, and 17x plus 9x does give me back my 26x. So for part A, the answer would then be 3x minus 17 plus 17, x plus 3. Part B though require us to use the result from part A because of the word hence. So for part B, right, I would then need to look carefully at this number, and I saw some similarities between 3, 26 and 51. So let's observe what Mr. Tan going to write here. I'm going to rewrite this as 30,000 plus 2,600 plus 51. And then, I hope you are seeing something. Now, yep, Mr. Tan is trying to make sure that it looks like part A. And so, for 30,000, I could rewrite it as 3 times 100,000. 2,600, I can rewrite it as 26 times 100. So eventually you have to see that x is actually 100 because (100) square is equals to 100,000. And because now I know x can be 100, I will just need to substitute x as 100 to both to give me the factors. So the final answer would then be 3 times 100 plus 17, 100 plus 3. So final answer 317 is one of the answer. 103 is the other factors. And that concludes this question. Thank you for watching this video and have a good day.